Dating can often feel like navigating a maze, especially when faced with the perplexing question, why didn't she connect with me? It's all too common to wonder why, after just one date, she seems to vanish into thin air. The heart of the matter often lies in the first conversation, which sets the tone for everything that follows. If your dialogue lacks that essential spark, it can lead to disinterest. But fear not. Crafting meaningful conversations isn't an impossible task. With the right approach, attraction-sparking questions on a date, you can spark a real connection that lasts long after the date. Discover 11 insightful questions to ask on a date, designed to enhance your relationship and encourage deeper conversations with her. Remember, it's not what you say, but how you make them feel. So let's explore how to make her feel valued and intrigued. Number 1. What's a typical day like for you? One of the best ways to start a date is by asking, what's a typical day like for you? This question digs deeper than the surface, inviting her to share not just her daily routine, but her passions, how she spends her time and with whom. By asking this, you're not just getting a glimpse into her life, you're also creating a comfortable space where she feels valued and at ease. This is a perfect way to break the ice on a first date. People love talking about what excites them. Offering her a chance to walk you through her day opens up room for personal stories, allowing you to see beyond the usual small talk. Whether she starts her mornings with a workout or a quiet moment reading, how she spends her evenings, maybe cooking, meeting friends, or enjoying a hobby, each detail paints a clearer picture of who she is. These moments aren't just facts, they're opportunities to connect on a deeper level. To take it further, you can ask more reflective questions like, what part of your day do you look forward to the most? Or, how do you balance work and personal time? These show genuine interest and keep the conversation flowing. By focusing on the present and appreciating the small, everyday moments that shape our lives, you'll find that the conversation shifts from mundane to meaningful. Sounds like you've got it all figured out is a great way to acknowledge her experiences while letting her know you're genuinely engaged. Number 2. What's your favorite thing about where you grew up? Turning a mundane conversation into a meaningful one requires asking open-ended questions that evoke emotion and personal reflection. Instead of the usual, "Where are you from?" which often leads to a quick, unremarkable response, try asking, "What's your favorite thing about where you grew up?" This shifts the conversation from mere facts to something more intimate and profound. When someone speaks about a place close to their heart, they're not just sharing details, but memories, emotions, and stories. By framing your question in this way, you're not just learning about her background, you're tapping into what shaped her, what she values, and the memories she holds dear. And here's the key. When she talks about something that brings her joy, those positive emotions will naturally become associated with you. Imagine, instead of a simple, "I'm from New York," she could tell you about summer nights in Central Park, the smell of street vendors on every corner, or the vibrant energy that made her feel alive. Now, instead of moving on, you follow up with, "That sounds amazing. What do you miss most about those times?" This invites her to dive deeper into the conversation, sharing more about her life, her emotions, and her history. Psychologists have found that sharing cherished memories increases feelings of connection between people. When you ask her about something she values from her past, you're not just discovering facts, you're helping her relive a positive experience, which can make her feel more connected to you in the present. It's a subtle but powerful way to build rapport. Ask about something that sparks joy. What did she love most about growing up in her hometown? What memories does she treasure? You're not only getting to know her better, but you're creating a warm and trusting atmosphere that fosters connection. And who knows? Maybe you'll discover common ground, a place you've both been or a shared experience that resonates with your own life. That's how real connections are made. Have I sparked your curiosity yet? Go ahead and ask. You miss it, don't you? Number 3. What would you do first if you won the lottery tomorrow? This question might sound playful, but it uncovers a deeper insight into what truly drives a person. For some women, it sparks dreams of adventure and travel. For others, their thoughts immediately turn to helping family or starting a charitable organization. The way she answers can reveal so much about her core values and priorities. Does she dream of luxury experiences, or does her heart lead her to make a difference in the world? Think about it. What would your answer be? Would you use that money to indulge yourself, or would you uplift others? This simple question taps into a fundamental human desire. What truly brings us happiness and purpose in life? Is it material wealth, the thrill of adventure, or the satisfaction of knowing you've made a positive impact? If her first thought is to help family or contribute to society, it shows she finds joy in connection and giving. This tells you something profound about who she is, perhaps even more than she realizes. Questions like these open up space for richer conversations. Why did you choose that? Or what inspired that decision? These are the kind of inquiries that lead to real understanding. And here's where Stoic philosophy comes in, teaching us not to cling too tightly to wealth or possessions, but also to recognize the power in how we use our resources. As Americans often say, it's not about the money, it's about what you do with it. What someone plans to do with an unexpected windfall reveals far more than they might initially think. How we choose to spend, invest, or give shows who we really are at the core. By asking and exploring this type of question, you not only uncover what drives her, but you might also learn something about your own desires and priorities. That's how genuine connections are built. Number 4, what's your dream travel destination? Asking someone, what's your dream travel destination, opens a world of endless possibilities. This question isn't just a way to pass the time, it taps into deeper aspirations and reveals what stirs someone's soul. Everyone has a place they've longed to visit, and hearing about their choice uncovers layers of excitement, passion, and even values. You might just ignite a shared love for travel or inspire curiosity about places you've been or hope to explore. For example, you could share, I've always wanted to witness the northern lights in Iceland. It feels like one of those once-in-a-lifetime moments that would leave me in awe. And then gently ask, what about you? Have you ever thought about a place like that? This kind of conversation dives beyond surface-level talk, transforming into something vibrant and meaningful. Travel dreams connect us not just to places, but to the reasons behind them. Is it the culture, adventure, or a desire to unwind? These discussions reveal a lot about the heart and mind of a person. As Americans say, it's not just the destination, it's the journey. And through these exchanges, you discover more about each other's inner worlds. So, where do you want to go next? Keep the curiosity alive. It's how we truly connect. Please give me a like. Number 5. Do you have a hidden talent? Do you have a hidden talent? At first glance, this may seem like a simple question, but it holds the power to build a profound emotional connection. The more you know about her, things others don't, the closer she'll feel to you. This question ignites curiosity and invites vulnerability, which is the cornerstone of meaningful bonds. But why does it work so well? When we reveal something personal, especially something unique or unknown to most, we build a bridge of trust. Self-disclosure, particularly of hidden or rare talents, opens the door to deeper intimacy. A hidden talent often reflects a person's deeper passions or values, and when shared, it offers a glimpse into a part of herself that is typically kept private. Picture this. She tells you she plays the piano, something she's never told anyone else. Instantly, you see her in a new light, and you could ask, What inspired you to start playing? Or how do you feel when you're playing? These questions open her up, inviting deeper conversation and connection. Curiosity keeps the conversation alive. What might she reveal next? With each answer, you uncover another layer of her world. People are like books. Everyone's got a story worth discovering. Number 6. How do you like to spend your weekends? One of the most revealing questions you can ask someone is, how do you like to spend your weekends? It's a simple yet profound window into their values and lifestyle. Picture this. She thrives in the vibrant energy of crowded parties, loud music, and non-stop excitement every weekend. Meanwhile, your idea of bliss is a quiet cafe, sipping tea, reading, or simply people-watching. These preferences might be telling signs that your lifestyles are not quite aligned. The beauty of asking about how someone spends their free time is that it opens the door to deeper conversations. If she loves fitness, you could dive into her favorite outdoor activities, or even plan a hike together. Maybe she's passionate about volunteering at animal shelters. This can lead to rich discussions about compassion and empathy, qualities that fuel lasting relationships. The magic, though, lies in the follow-up. Ask questions like, what inspired you to pursue that interest? Or, what do you love most about spending your weekends that way? This is where true connection forms. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Number 7. What are you most passionate about right now? What are you most passionate about right now? This question is a powerful alternative to the usual, what are your hobbies? Asking about passion opens the door to a much deeper conversation. Instead of focusing on surface-level interests, you're inviting someone to share what truly excites them, whether it's a career goal, a creative project, or something personal they're working towards. Think about it. When someone talks about what lights them up inside, they're not just sharing information, they're opening a window into their heart. When you ask, what are you most passionate about? It could lead to her revealing that she's involved in social causes, pursuing an artistic dream, or working toward a major life milestone. It's not just small talk anymore. It's an opportunity to connect on a meaningful level. Research shows that when we talk about what we love, our passion releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical in the brain that makes conversations more enjoyable and helps strengthen relationships. As Americans often say, that's where the magic happens, in those conversations where we dive deep beyond the surface. Whether it's a love for travel, a commitment to personal growth, or a heartfelt desire to spend more time with family, this question gives them the freedom to share their inner world. And you get to witness that magic unfold right in front of you. It's all about making the moment matter. Number 8. What's the wildest, most out-of-character thing you've ever done? This question isn't just playful. It has the power to spark deep, unforgettable conversations. You're inviting her to share something raw, revealing a side of herself that's rarely seen. Maybe she went on a spontaneous road trip, jumped out of a plane, or made an impulsive life decision. What drove her to that moment? What was she feeling? And most importantly, what did she learn about herself? Engage with her story, but don't just listen. Immerse yourself in it. Ask follow-up questions, show curiosity, and let her know you're genuinely interested. This is where you can truly connect. People often remember emotional moments, especially ones that break away from their ordinary patterns, because those are the times they felt most alive. It taps into what psychologists call the peak end rule. People remember experiences based on their peak moments and how they end. Add your own unexpected twist to the conversation. Maybe you've done something just as wild, or maybe you're still waiting for that crazy adventure. Either way, sharing vulnerability in a lighthearted way opens doors. You could even ask, what's next on your list of bold moves? It's the kind of question that leaves her thinking, what other adventures could lie ahead with this person? Remember, as the saying goes, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So why not make the most of this moment and see where it leads? Number 9. The biggest lie you've ever told. The biggest lie you've ever told. It's a playful question that often brings out laughter and amusing stories. We've all told one at some point, whether small or outlandish. The charm lies in how a harmless fib can evolve into an entertaining tale. These light-hearted lies spark fun, forge connections, and break the ice in any conversation. The funniest lies are the harmless, unexpected ones, something that makes you chuckle when you recall it, like the classic, "I'll be there in 5 minutes" when you're still at home. We've all been there, right? There's an unspoken understanding that 5 minutes rarely means just 5. Kids, too, often blurt out the funniest lies, like blaming the dog for eating cookies. It's innocent, pure, and somehow their attempt at deceit becomes comedy gold. These lies are funny because they reveal a universal truth about us, our tiny efforts to ease life's little bumps, avoid minor discomforts, or simply to bring some joy. They remind us not to take ourselves too seriously. As Mark Twain once said, "Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it." So what's the funniest lie you've ever told? Number 10. If you could relive one day from your past, what would it be? This question opens a door to treasured memories, stirring a mix of joy and nostalgia. It's not just a walk down memory lane, it reveals what truly matters to her. Is it love, success, or the peace of a quiet moment? By evoking these emotions, you naturally deepen your connection, but the magic lies in how you respond. After she shares her story, take a moment to reflect on the emotions behind her words. Was it the thrill of adventure, the warmth of family, or the quiet triumph of personal growth? Show genuine curiosity by asking thoughtful questions. What made that day unforgettable? Or, how did that moment shape the person you are today? The key isn't just about that day, but how she felt reliving it and how you make her feel when talking about it. Use her answer as a way to honor what matters to her, while subtly reminding her that making new memories, perhaps with you, can be just as beautiful. Ask, what kind of day could we create together? Remember, as the saying goes, the best is yet to come. What's your most cherished memory, and how will you create the next one? Number 11. What is your most embarrassing fear? It's a question that could spark some of the most lighthearted, funny conversations. By asking it, you open the door to playful teasing, humor, and a chance to connect on a deeper level. Often, this simple question leads to sharing hilarious stories, transforming fear from something daunting into something manageable. Have you ever considered how even ridiculous fears can bring people closer together? Imagine she replies with something unexpected, like being terrified of butterflies. You might tease, "So no butterfly gardens in our future trips, huh?" That playful banter helps to build rapport. In turn, you might share one of your own peculiar fears. Clowns, perhaps, or maybe public speaking sends shivers down your spine. This is where connection happens, through shared vulnerability, but with a dash of humor. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people. So, what's your most embarrassing fear? And more importantly, how can you use it to strengthen the bonds in your conversations? In conclusion, attraction-sparking questions on a date can deepen your connection and make the experience truly memorable. By asking thoughtful, reflective questions, you invite a deeper understanding of each other, all while embracing the principles of Stoicism, remaining calm, composed, and centered in the moment. If you're looking to explore more meaningful interactions and ways to enhance your dating life, remember to show your support by hitting the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel The Stoic Goddess, Share your thoughts in the comments and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more incredible videos on topics like questions to ask in a date and more. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.